God.
Oh! Is that a corner?
Oh my gosh, Havertz.
No, as Trossard took it away from Havertz.
Oh.
That was the
What a
game
ball.
there.
What a cross.
I mean, he's offside again.
He's offside.
I think he'd have been
He's
off.
offside. Oh.
Trossard took it away from Havertz.
Yeah, but they didn't know that, man.
Yeah, because if leaves that, that's Havertz's goal.
No, but I don't blame Trossard for going for it. It's just that he wasn't on target. Oh my god.
Havertz is fuming.
That's it now. Look at
Even Mikel. Mikel's spinning about.
No, but was that offside,
Mikel's
though?
doing the spinneroonie on the touchline.
It's over. Game over.
Wow, what an end.
Damn.
Full time.
Was that offside or not? Can someone tell me?
Yeah, it was offside. I
It
think.
wasn't given offside though.
It wasn't given them. Maybe they didn't feel they had
Linesman
to.
hasn't seen it, and obviously I don't feel like they had to because they didn't score.
Yeah.
Final score, guys. Chelsea 1, Arsenal 1. It's another game without a win. Look, it was better. It was. We had chances. I think on another day we could easily have won this. I think we were more inventive. I think we did well to halt a side that have got some terrific players. There's positives, but I can't look past the bigger picture. I know the games we've had. I know it's been difficult, but ultimately we're 9 points behind Liverpool, who are top of the league in November.
I think
that's.
I hear that, and that's all factual. However, I think coming to Chelsea today was always going to be a difficult game. I did predict a draw, and I got to say, do you think a draw was a fair result?
I think we're the better team.
Yeah, we were the better team.
I think marginally.
Narrowly.
I think Gusto missed the biggest chance of the game. I think that competes with Gusto's for the biggest chance of the game right there at the end. Havertz is marginally offside. Jesus is marginally offside as Trossard blazed it over. I think we can count ourselves unlucky. No questions for Arteta today. I think he got the 11 right. I think he got the subs right actually as well. Trossard and Marina definitely made a difference. Yeah, look, there's positives. There are things Arsenal did well in that game. There are signs of life. That there was a reminder that we're a good team, but ultimately we're 9 points behind Liverpool.
I don't think we should get too carried away about it. I really don't.
But of course we should.
No, James, I think if you look at the way this season has started so far, some of the results you're seeing across the board have been what I call maverick results. Like I said earlier, Ipswich going to Tottenham and beating them on their own ground. Forest going to Liverpool, beating them on their ground. I mean, we've lost to Bournemouth, and the list goes on. There's so many results that have not gone the way you would expect, and the fact that there's still 26 games left in the season, I think it's far too early to write off our chances. But I do agree with you that the performance today was much improved. I mean, if you look at the stats, it kind of bears out a draw, to be honest, because possession, we shaded it, but only by 2%, 51 to 49. Shots on target, both the same 3. Shots on goal, Chelsea actually edged out. They had 17 to our 12, but we probably had the better chances, if you know what that means. The Mourinho one, the one at the end there. They had the Gusto one. So I think a draw...
Hand of Ozil asks a really good question here. He says, did we play like it was a must-win? And I think that's a great question.
It is.
No, but hang on. What does playing as a must-win? Just going gung-ho, and because I think the performance today, they did what they had to do. They defended well. When we did have the ball, we tried to attack. But you have to respect your opposition. You can't go gung-ho away at Chelsea. You just get picked off. I thought that it was a decent performance, especially when you consider that we've not been at our best in the last 3 or 4 games prior to today.
I understand what you mean in terms of it being a good performance. I think strangely, I think a lot of us said it was a good, decent performance against Inter Milan, despite the loss. It definitely feels like a step forward. Obviously, we got the point today, but at the same time, I can't help but feel, it's a missed opportunity. You look at Man City, who lost this weekend. It was an opportunity for us to, catch up to them in a sense. Obviously, they dropped points, and we've only got a single point here today, and there's still that big gap. And it feels like a little bit of a disappointment to me.
I feel look, guys, I feel deflated. For sure, there's things I can praise. Of course, I don't feel the way I did after Newcastle when criticising the effort, and I certainly don't feel the way I felt after Inter, which was that, we huffed and puffed, but we maybe were a bit too one-dimensional in ideas. I thought Arsenal threw quite a lot of different problems at Chelsea there. But it's a good question. Did we really play like it was a must-win? At the end of the season, we'll find out if it was a must-win. We'll find out about those points, and how it all tallied up. And 9 just feels so far.
No,
It feels so far for me. Where does it leave Arsenal on the table, by the way?
We're fourth. We're fourth.
Level on points with
level
Chelsea.
with Chelsea and
Level with
It's,
Chelsea,
not,
Forest
it's
and
definitely
Brighton.
not the end of the world, Joe.
No, it's not the end of the
Trust
world,
me.
is it? It's not the end of the
Look,
world.
if it was the way I'd see it, if it was Man City that were 9 points ahead,
Game over.
it would be game over.
Game over.
Why do we think Liverpool...
Game
Why
set
do we
match.
think 9 is a lot? I mean,
It is a lot. It
forget
is
the
a
fact that
lot.
Liverpool have Van
It's-
Dijk
it's
and
three-
Salah and deserve to be up there. I mean, what about...
Do I
just the fact that-
see Liverpool dropping points in 3 games? Yes.
Yeah, I do.
But,
Yes, I do.
but then us not dropping any.
Thing is, though, I think with our performances getting better and better in the last 2 games, I think we're going to go on a run. I can sense it. So knowing that they didn't start in this game, I'm actually more annoyed with the result than the performance itself. I think
And dare I say it, the fixtures are a little bit more favourable.
that's what I was going to say. The biggest point is we've had Stamford Bridge. Now, we're in November now, right? Stamford Bridge.
West Ham.
We've not got West Ham yet, but we've Aston Villa away, City away. Some major away games over and done with. It is really annoying not to get the win there. I think it shows to me that in January we need to go and address this problem that we have in games like this where we can't force the hand. We saw against Inter where Saka was playing most of this game, so was Martin Odegaard, but we weren't able to provide that moment that Erling Haaland provided to Man City or John Stones did against Arsenal. It's annoying for sure, but I wouldn't say the race is over. We're in November, and I think, I'm looking at Liverpool and going, look, I've seen enough of their performances and the games that they have coming up to say they'll drop points in 3 games. But I'm more concerned about us. Can we make it up? That's
I think,
my
listen,
concern.
I do think we do need to put things in its proper perspective. Yes, there is a natural disappointment that comes from not winning another game because we've not won in the Premier League now for 3 games, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to put things into context. Today we were playing, Chelsea are 3rd at the moment. It's not like we were playing.
No, it's a very good side.
It's not like we're playing Wolves
Yeah.
or Leicester or.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean? So it
you know.
needs to be born into context.
I think the issue.
Getting a draw today
Yeah.
wasn't great, but it wasn't bad either.
No,
I
no, it's not the end of the
personally,
world.
I'm looking at that, but I said coming into this game, I said I would take a draw depending on the performance.
Yeah.
If the performance has elevated its level from the previous games, then I would take that. And I think today we saw that. I mean, Arsenal actually finished the stronger. Could have actually won it right.
we had a
at the
couple
end there.
half
We
opportunities.
were complaining before about us looking pretty impotent in
Yeah.
attack.
I
I think
think
today we did create some good chances.
a lot of the social media reaction to, were we playing like as a must win? I think the issue is we haven't shown an ability to force the hand when it is 1-1, it's 0-0, and you go and score that late winner away from home at Chelsea. Imagine what it would have done if we had got that goal. You close the gap to City, or was a point behind City, I think, and close the gap to Liverpool as well. It's annoying.
I don't think we should get too hung
But
up on this.
I
9
think
points.
I understand why fans hung up, but as Laurie said earlier, and I totally agree. To be fair,
You've only
This
got to
is-
see. You've only got to
this
see
is
the
not a year.
pattern of the way this
Yeah.
season has gone for.
this is not
so
a year
far.
that I see any
Yes.
team getting 90 points.
Exactly.
And I think
I mean-
the perspective us fans have, Arsenal fans, is we've needed to be so perfect in the last 2 years to go win a title. I think this year, seeing how competitive the league is in general, Chelsea are a much better side as an example, that you're going to see Liverpool and City, as we've seen City drop points, and then we'll see Liverpool hopefully do the same as well.